morning, Joseph 1, Joseph 2, Joseph 3, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Ow! Oh,
Dad?
Yeah.
That you?
I need you in here.
Is that you?
I need you.
All right, I'm coming. Oh, God. Dad? Dad?
Ben?
You're just inches away from the shoe. You just reach a little more.
No, my back. I threw out my back, and I'm in a lot of pain, Ben. I don't know what's going on here.
Do you want me to push you over or something?
Oh, God.
Is that better?
Oh, man, this is so bad.
Well, then you shouldn't go bending down into places where you...
No, you know what it is? You get to a certain age, you can throw your back out doing anything.
Yeah.
And I'm at that age.
Well, that's why you got to be careful what you're doing.
Yeah.
You got to think ahead.
Okay, well, let's think ahead for a second.
All right.
I have some painkillers in the medicine chest.
Dad, don't throw drugs at the problem. That's not the first thing you should do.
Well, what should I do?
You should throw money at the problem.
Okay, I will
All right.
pay you $20 to bring me those painkillers.
That's the right attitude.
Okay. You know what else I could use is a hot towel.
Yeah.
And
You're not giving birth.
it feels like I am, and I feel like it's twins.
I wish you would. I'd love a brother. I mean, you're in the position.
Yeah.
All I have to do is lift your legs and maybe something will come out. But I'm not saying it's going to be a human being.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay. Oh, give me the other one.
All right.
Thanks.
Just swallow. Don't chew. I might as well take one with you while I'm here.
Ben,
That ain't going to kill me. You know?
No, somebody has to be alert, and I nominate you. You know what's good for a bad back?
What?
You don't know how to make hash browns, do you?
What?
Hash browns. You know, when I hurt myself, I want all this comforting food.
Well, Dad, I'm not going to cook for you.
Oh, that's right, I forget. The union won't permit that. Make me a damn egg. Don't make me come over there.
I'm standing right here. Come and get me.
Oh, well, I'm...
I don't think it's a good idea for you to even dispense therapy while you're on heavy medication.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's why I'm going to take it really easy today.
Yeah.
You know, just going to do the classic,
Don't push yourself.
And maybe once I'll throw in a, did you hear what you just said?
All right, good.
But that's it. I'm not going to take it any further because I'm not in that kind of condition. Hey, Ben, can I give you some advice about the passing lane?
Yeah.
That's not a good place to do all your daydreaming.
Dad, I happen to be a pretty fine driver, you know?
Just smooth and easy.
Yeah.
You know?
Like this.
Ow! That's the thing we don't want to do.
Right.
But
I won't
I would
slam on the brakes.
Exactly like that.
Don't take any hard turns.
Oh!
Coming through. Hey, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
How are you? I'm going to put you down right here, Dad.
Okay, that's
How you doing?
perfect.
You okay?
Yep.
Everything all right?
Yep,
I'm going to let you down gently.
Watch your back.
All right? Here you go. Lean against the desk.
Okay.
Laura, you're going to have to give us a couple of minutes here. I just got to get my father set up. He hurt his back today.
I'm like I feel like a puppet
Dad, don't
dictator,
talk.
you know?
Well, that's going to...
You're right. I'll try
All
to
right.
pace myself.
So, Laura, I mean, I guess I'm going to turn this over to you now. So it's your responsibility to take care of my dad for the rest of the day, because I got to go do what I have to do today, and then I'm going to come back. But that means that I'm going to give you this list.
All right.
And he needs his back pills.
3 every 2 hours, right?
Well, no, 2 every 3 hours.
Okay, whatever.
And just make sure there's not, if there's an excessive amount of pain he's in, you give me a call immediately. And
what are you going to do?
I'll field that call.
Remember Moby Grape?
What?
The band Moby Grape?
How many pills has he had?
They really had such an unusual approach to rock and roll.
He's had a couple.
That's my motto.
Yeah, I don't know how effective he's going to be today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I think maybe he should just take the day off.
Well, no, I mean, I think...
I'll call your patient, and I'll cancel all the appointments. I can do that. I do it all the time.
I think I might actually enjoy seeing some of these people today for the first time, you know?
It's going to be like a whole new job for you.
Can I have some of those?
It's Ken Rogerson to see Dr. Katz. It's nice to see you again.
Could you take a seat, please?
Oh, well, I'm doing a little better. I'm getting over the fact that a lot of people don't like to talk to me. Thanks. Well, I recently got divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I knew there's going to be problems. I mean, I'm part Irish, and then I married a woman from England, which, you know, and that accent's real cute for about a week. And, you know, I mean, that whole Irish-English thing hasn't been working out that well.
No.
For like 900 years now. You know, once every 6 months I'd blow up her car.
And she would take that personally.
Yeah. You know, and I like hockey and football and beer, and, you know, and she liked the opera and going to those flea markets. You know what I'm talking about? Those yard sales, garage sales, you know, those trash for cash things. And she would buy stuff because it was $1.
Right.
You know, no other reason. Why'd you buy that? It was $1. Well, yeah, but it's broken. It was only $1. Well, I see your logic. You know, one can never have enough cheap broken stuff around the house.
Yeah.
Say, pass me that cracked ashtray. Why don't we give the cordless lamp a whirl?
Hey, Laura, how's the patient?
He's with your father.
No. Oh, no, I mean my father. How's his back?
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, he was in a bad way. Yeah.
Well, everything's okay.
I mean, his back was not good.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything's okay now.
How does a guy like that get a bad back? I mean, he doesn't do much.
Well, I think that's probably how.
But how do you hurt your back from doing nothing? I mean, I thought you hurt your back from heavy lifting.
If you do nothing enough, then
And something's bound to happen.
Yeah.
It's my philosophy of life.
I don't worry about death. I'm pretty sure I'm going to die in my sleep. What really makes me angry is I know right before I die, the alarm will go off. You know, I could have slept straight through, but no. I don't know. I was thinking about being cremated when I die. But I think the thing to do if you're cremated would be to have your friends, you know, and the people you love just, you know, take big handfuls of you and throw them at people you hated while you were alive. You know, that creep at work? What the heck is that? Ken says see ya.
I came here to drop off some stuff for my dad to help with his back problem. I bought him a box of chocolates and a gift certificate to a record store. Thought that would cheer him up.
Okay, well, you can just leave it here and I'll make sure.
Brought a hot water bottle. But you might have to heat it because I came from home. I'll tell you something, it felt good on the way over.
Last Thanksgiving, I shot my own turkey, which I didn't think was going to be fun, but, you know, it was pretty fun. There's something about it, you know, that shotgun going off, blam, blam! Everybody at the supermarket just staring at me.
Yeah.
And boy, I'll tell you what, when you're in a supermarket and you're carrying a shotgun, you rarely wait in line.
Ow! Lordy Mamma Mia! My back. It'll be all right. Woo. It's just my back. And the sympathy pains.
Sympathy pains?
Oh, yeah, I get them all the time. It's because of my caring nature. Oh, man. I could use a little help over here.
But I do have no luck. No luck. I was in Las Vegas.
Oh, that must have been fun.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a real good gambler. I can't play any game where you have to add fast.
Yeah.
You know, I'm at the 21 table going, 9 and 7. You know, and they're just scooping my chips off the table. And boy, you got to watch out there, huh? Because in Vegas, you know, food is real cheap and booze is free. Boy, they want you strong and wasted. After a while, I'm sitting there going, hit me! Sir, this is a roulette wheel? Oh, it appears I've wandered off. I bet they're looking for these babies at that other place.
It's so weird to me that these people come in here. They come in here to talk about their psychological pain, but they don't notice the fact that I'm sitting there in enormous pain. I'm not looking for their sympathy or anything. It's weird that nobody has mentioned anything to me, you know. The only one who's been at all sympathetic to this pain is really you.
What?
Hey, Dad. I called to check in.
I'm actually feeling a little better.
Did you use your hot water bottle?
I did, but you know what? It sprung a leak.
Oh.
But I have been doing some stretching, and that's really been helping.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about going back into yoga. And, you know, I used to compete.
Okay.
I could do a full lotus for 45 minutes without blinking.
Wow, that's a record.
I came in third in the state.
I didn't know that was a competitive sport, yoga.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
It's vicious.
Well, I can imagine.
Vicious.
Yeah.
Some of these guys get so relaxed.
have this reoccurring nightmare that I'm going to have a kid and then leave it on top of my car. You know, it's 25 below zero, and you have to go out to your car, and you have your coffee in one hand and your kid in the other.
Right.
And you have to set both things on top of your hood to get out your keys. I mean, what are you going to go for first? But, you know, you can't drive off with your kid on top of your car, because if you do, then everybody cries child abuse. Glass houses.
Yeah. How's the job hunt going?
I actually tried to work in an office, and I just don't understand how people can work in those office environments with these really perky office people.
I've heard about those people.
You mean that woman who just is really upbeat and sort of organizes all the extracurricular activities for the office, and every time you get to work Monday morning, she's just in your face. I've got the birthday card for Vicky. It's Vicky's birthday. Everybody send the card. I've made brownies in the background. Shh, it's a secret. Shh, 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 it's a secret. Shh, shh, it's a secret. Really, we're gonna have a baby pool, baby Super Bowl. Everybody, pick your team. It's like, you know what? Vicky quit. You gotta get a life.
I'm doing a one-man show of the life and times of Clarence Birdseye and the invention of frozen foods. It's a musical. Yeah, I wrote all the songs and everything. I'm from the old school, you know, so I took tap and ballet and voice, so I can do it all.
Really?
Frozen foods, frozen foods. My eyes have seen the future and it's frozen foods. Frozen foods!
If you want your kids to abstain from sex, yet you want them to have the knowledge about sex,
Right.
the answer is simple. Use reverse psychology. Because I know if I was in junior high school, if my mother would have sat me down one day and said, you know, Liz, your father and I love sex. God, I can't stop mounting your dad. He's a beast. I would never stop throwing up.
And then there's like a fast-talking agent who's trying to get Clarence's, you know, word to the public. And, you know, it takes place in the 40s, so he's very, you know, like, well, there'll be this great scene where they see a piano being raised into somebody's apartment, just like they do in those old movies. And I'll be like, hey, fellas, you mind if I use the piano for a minute? I got to show my boy a little something. Dun, 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 dun. You know, and then there's a big dance number like in Fame outside in the streets. But it's all me. You know, so I have to, that's the part I'm having difficulty with. You know, I was going to make it a one-person show, but if I can get this guy, Elvis Costello, I'm going to have him sing one of the numbers. Yeah, be like, oh, what am I to do now the recipe is gone? They stole the master recipe and I can't go on. Something like that, you know, I mean, you know, Dr. Katz is telling me that I should really give it up and get real and get on with my life because, you know, it hasn't worked after all these years. But this is so encouraging from you.
Really?
You're the only one who understands me. Are you seeing anybody? Hello?
Boy, I feel so stupid, you know?
Why do you feel stupid?
Just because hurting myself like this, you know, I should know better.
Well, how'd you hurt it?
Doing something I should not have been doing at my age.
Oh, I know what that is.
I wish.
How do you know what that is?
Because I'm his age.
No, there's nothing kinky involved, believe me. It's just
Well, what were you doing?
sports related.
Really?
Sports?
Well, it's not a sport as much as a game. It's a game I play with myself called How Many Socks Can I Pick Up in 30 Seconds? Hey, Stanley, thank you so much for the ride. I really appreciate that, you know?
No, it was my pleasure. That's what friends are there for. I mean, you would do the same for me, and it...
Well, let's play a game. This is called How Far Would You Go for a Friend?
Okay.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
I like this.
Well, let me give you a scenario, okay?
Okay.
I'm choking on my own vomit.
Right now?
No, wait, let me start again. If I told you I needed $20,000 so the mob was going to rub me out, would you guys be there for me?
Yeah, I would do my best. I would try to raise that money. And did they take like Discover?
What about let's say we're in a boat. We're in a rowboat. We're stranded at sea. We're taking water.
We're going down.
We're going down, and somebody has to abandon ship. Stanley, would you help me lift Julie? I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Julie, I'm kidding.
I'm leaving you. I don't care how many Percocet you've had,
I'm leaving the
all right?
boat. I hope you guys make it back and tell Ben I loved him. Ben, what is this shiatsu book doing out here?
Well, you know, I read up a little bit on maybe how to help your back out.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate your concern, but I think you got the wrong approach here.
Well, Dad, I'll tell you something. The Eastern techniques,
yeah,
even though they're ancient.
Mm-hmm.
They still pack a wallop today.
Well, I have Western stress-related lower back problems.
Right.
That's why I think the right choice for me is a more traditional narcotic.
But Dad, you don't know until you've tried this.
I don't like the idea of being a guinea pig.
Well, Dad, you won't be a guinea pig on this. I tried it actually on myself, and it was damn good.
Okay, I'll give you 10 minutes.
I think the first thing that I have to do here in order to center your energy is you got to stick both my fingers in your ear. All right?
Wait.
Just stay still.
Wait, okay, just help.
Stay still.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. You're a big idiot.
I can't hear you.
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 How did that feel?
It didn't feel bad, you know? Yeah.
Here, shut your eyes.
Okay.
I'm giving you the finger.
I heard you, Ben.
I'm sorry.
Okay, just why don't you tell me what you're going to do
All right,
before
well, I'll
you
go
do
through
it.
the major points of
Okay, so you do the shiatsu. The shiatsu.
And then we take a break. We have a big dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get right back into it for the next stage, which would be aromatherapy.
Mm-hmm.
And that means I use certain herbs and aromas in order to clear your head.
Oh, that sounds okay.
Yeah.
Why don't we start there? Because I don't think you could do that much damage with that.
All right, smell this.
I take it back.
That's just to wake you up. Smell this.
Yeah.
We should do some laundry. I'm sorry. If you were here 2 hours ago, Dad, while I was reading up on it, this would have worked out fine.
Would you mind getting me a couple of pills?
No, Dad, come on. We'll work this through before we hit the pills.
Okay.
But we're going to hit the pills.
Okay.
Well, I'm doing a little better now with cut down on my drinking. I mean, when I used to live in Boston, which is really a drinker's town. There's just so many reasons there, like the weather. Hey, what's the weather out? Sucks. Well, let's drink then. Oh, all right. I mean, there's so many reasons, like the Boston Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, when I first moved there, my friends would go, hey, do you want to come over to the house on Monday and get real drunk? I'd go, yeah, what's going on? Oh, some guys are going to run by. Well, I'll do that, Is there a lot of them? I'm doing some community service now. I have to go around and do these little talks about drinking and driving. And I don't preach about the drinking and driving because, but I mean, I speak from experience. I got in a car accident about 15 years ago. I hit a lake.
Whose fault?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the road seemed slick, I'm thinking, woo, they've had some rain here. And I don't care how good you can BS, you're really not going to talk you out of an accident of this nature,
Right.
State troopers sloshing up to my car. And the cop, God love him, he asked me, have you been drinking? I'm thinking, no, I ran out of gas. I think with a full tank I could have made it across.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, these cops, they make me a nervous wreck. I always screw those tests up, finger to the nose. Oops, you weren't real specific on that. I mean, I have trouble with cars, and I think that goes back to my father again, Dr. Katz.
Right.
He was a mechanic. I don't know anything about cars, and he would always ask me every time I go to his house. To this day, he'll ask me, how's the car running, Ken? Running good, Dad. How's it doing on oil? Well, the light hasn't come on yet. Get your car ready for winter? Oh, you bet, Dad. I put some hot chocolate in the radiator and taped up the window.
Well,
people tailgating, I can't stand that, because when I'm not in a hurry, then they shouldn't be either.
Yeah.
A lot of people slam on their brakes, which is so foolish, try to get the people from tailgate, get them off their back. No, I carry a stuffed dog in the car. People get too close, I just roll down the window and toss them out. Oh, they hang back after that.
Ken, you know what the music means. Our time is up.
Well, music means so much to so many people. I think the music means I'm not cured.
I feel like a kid again,
Yeah.
It's like the elephant on the toe theory, that your mother used to tell you all the time. Why it feels so good when an elephant steps on your toe?
Why?
Because when it gets off,
I feel so much better.
Yeah. Well, that's the way I feel. I feel like I've been born again.
Yeah.
My back is back. The kid's back.
I think I did a pretty good job helping you out, though, over the last few days.
You did.
I mean, maybe I could do it professionally. I mean, not just for you, but for a couple other people.
You mean be a professional masseuse or something?
Well, I mean, I think, maybe one of the helping professions.
Some kind of caregiver?
What do you have to do to be in the helping profession?
Help people?
Forget it.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I thought it was rhetorical.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I think that with a little more reading up on how to give a proper massage, I could do it for a living.
Who's stopping you? I think the sky's the limit.
I mean, just on you, because I don't want to touch anybody.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could give you one once a day. $60 a session. That's how much a year?
I can't do the math either, but
I think that's over $30,000 a year, tax free. Because I mean, it will be off the books.
No, I'm going to have to declare that as an expense.
Dad, give me a break. I'm starting a new business.
Look at this guy. He wanders off, and you wonder why he's going to get eaten in about 3 seconds.
That's part of the
cycle of nature.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Just once, I would love to see, the roles reversed.
Oh, the wildebeest.
The wildebeest that strays in the pack, he's rewarded in some way by the lion,
Instead of eaten.
Yeah.
That would be the right thing, Dad, but the world doesn't operate according to your crazy rules.
Nope.
The wildebeest eats things, too. They don't show that.
Yeah, but the wildebeest is a plant-eating animal, doesn't it?
Yeah, but they don't show that.
To see
all those plants get eaten.
Yeah. That's my problem with nature, is that there's not fair play. I hate to keep coming back to the wildebeest.
Yeah.
What does it have on its side? It's edible. That's all it has going for it. It's really yummy.
Well, Dad, maybe you could go to your room. You have a TV in there. Go watch it. Not that the wildebeest can't hold my attention for a while, but I just worry that there's so much else on right now.
Like?
Well, I mean, we could just change the channel one way or the other, and there's going to be a great show.
I'm not ready to take that chance.
Come with me, Dad, on my journey.
Go ahead.
Look at that.
Holy moly, it's another wildebeest show.
All right, maybe I was mistaken.
Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Is Dr. Katz ready?
No, he's not.
Okay. Are you having a good day?
Could you sit over there?
Bossy pants, maybe this isn't the best job for you working with people all the time.
What do you mean you're in denial about being in therapy?
I've just convinced myself that there's a friend that I see once a week, and then I lend him $150. When my best friend had a baby, she gained 80 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't think I wasn't photographed next to her every day. I've never been thinner in my entire life. And it's so pathetic, she was really in denial. She was like, do you think there's any chance the baby could weigh up to 80 pounds? I'm your best friend. I'm going to have to go with 45 tops.
You're starting to feel the pressure of your biological clock?
I do. I desperately want to have a baby. Everything I do in comparison seems really inconsequential to all my friends who go through these labor stories,
Sure.
Like my best friend was in labor. She's like, well, I was in labor for 36 days and I didn't use an epidural. I had the baby out in the woods and now I'm back at work full-time and breastfeeding. And I'm like, well, I bought the cutest skirt. I'm the youngest, and both my sisters make so much money, it's embarrassing. And so on Mother's Day last year, they said, well, I don't know, maybe this year we should send her on a cruise or, buy her something really nice, like a gold watch. Then they just look at me and go, and you just make another really nice card. And my boyfriend and I broke up.
Sorry.
Well, broke up. It's amazing how you rewrite history. When I was thrown from the cab, I was completely in denial about that, too. I just lay by the side of the road as the car drove away 90 miles per hour. I was screaming after it, don't ever call me again! We're through. I mean it this time. You know, every time I see my old boyfriend, he's a little balder than he was the last time, and it makes me realize something very important. Voodoo works. You just have to start from the back and one hair at a time. It'll kill him. He was very sweet. He used to call me Cutie, which is short for chronic urinary tract infection. Have you ever fallen in love with one of your friends, Dr. Katz?
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, you know, it's just like you're friends with the person, and then one day you look at them and you're like, you know, that feeling. I was totally in love with my friend Mark, and he would always say to me, "Oh, Caroline, you're such a good friend." And I was like, "Oh, shut up and do me."
Well, you know what? When you meet the right person, you'll know it.
Yeah, and I'll meet his lovely wife.
Yeah, you'll know that too. You're a little homewrecker, aren't you?
You're not supposed to call me that. That's not helping.
Then change your bumper sticker. Ben, is that the TV that I hear in the background?
Well, Dad, it's on, but that doesn't mean I'm watching it. It's just on for atmosphere.
And then when you're not looking at it, what are you looking at?
My tummy.
How about we call a moratorium on watching TV in the house?
You know, I saw a show on that once.
Any good?
In a town. They banned television for a week just to see how the kids would react.
How did they react?
They killed their parents. Do you think TV influences the way people behave then?
Yes, I do.
What about me? Do you think I'm a product of what I watch?
I do. I think
or do you think it's the other way around?
No, in fact, remember your favorite show when you were a kid?
Remember
you know what I'm talking about?
Which one?
I'm a Big Fat Slug.
I hate you.
I just worry that you watch too much TV.
That is, you know.
And too much crap on TV.
Let me answer to that.
Okay, you want to deal with these as if they're separate issues? Go ahead.
Exactly.
Okay, that's easier.
The first issue, I watch too much TV. No.
Let me play along for a second. The next issue is that the stuff that you choose to watch is crap, and it's not good for you. It's rotting your brains.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Yes.
Laura, I've had a little time here, and I've written this letter. Laura, I've had a little bit of time here, and I've written this letter for you. Laura, I've had a little bit of time. Laura, I've had a little bit of time here, and I've written this letter to you. Has a lot of my feelings in it, and a lot of what I'm about, and hopefully maybe what you're about too. Hey, Laura.
Hi.
Hey, remember me? I've been sitting over there. Anyway, no, it's just, all right. So, I know your sign and your rule about not talking to you and everything, but I wrote you this letter, and it's, if you open it up, you might want to open it up now, and then I'll go in there, and then when I come out,
let me see it.
You can. All right. Well, I'm gonna head in. So just read it, and just, you know what? Don't even read it. Don't. I was kidding. It's a joke. It's part of a prank. Just throw it away. Just to, let me just. Can I see it? Oh, okay. That's actually probably rude.
Dr. Katz's office.
Hey, Laura.
Hi.
How you doing?
Fine.
Guess who?
Ben.
Right. I was just checking in, sometimes I will be not so busy. And I will call you up and, call the office.
Good, that's a good activity for you.
We're sort of having a conversation here. I kind of like it. Did I just ruin it?
I have to go.
Yeah, I figured I did.
Okay.
Hey, listen, actually, before you go, want to play I'm Thinking of an Animal?
No.
I have a lot of fur, and I'm very big, and I eat fish.
Ben?
That's right, me. See, I told you you'd get into it. Did you ever, you want to play Thinking of a Disease?
Ben?
If I eat a whole tub of raw chicken, you might get me.
Good for you. Bye.
No, salmonella. Hello?
So your parents must be so proud, David, of your recent success.
My mom's the kind of woman that, you know that parable where Jesus turned the water into wine at the wedding? Mm-hmm. She's really like the kind of lady who would have told him to turn it back. Just yelled at him in front of everybody and kind of embarrassed me and used me as an example, like, you turn that wine back to water. It's noon. We're not all trying to get a buzz on here. I have kids. It's hot. Turn it back.
Dr. Katz's office.
I make you feel all shivery and weak and sweaty. Laura?
I think that was an odd thing that Jesus did anyway. It seemed unnecessary. And if you had that kind of super secret power, I mean, think of all the better things you could do. Although he might have been kind of inundated with a bunch of guys going, oh, dude, man, I have a bunch of sage here. If you could turn this into weed, that'd be so awesome. Jesus, come on, turn it into some weed, man.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't know that people talked like that back then.
Yeah.
I don't know what they talked like.
Okay, I guess we don't know, really.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, Jesus could have sounded, like an effeminate Southern man.
Yeah.
It would have been interesting if Jesus was running around going, y'all, I just got back from Lazarus' tomb, and P.U., did it stink or what? I'm serious. I moved that boulder away. It was just like poo right in my face, and I'm sorry, but it just stunk to high heaven. Hey, Luke, hey, Mark, y'all come on in. Oh, I'm so nervous because tomorrow's my big Sermon on the Mount. I'm so nervous it's going to make or break me as a Messiah. This is so important. And I just don't know what to do or say or wear. Luke, does this robe make me look fat? Oh, Lord. Oh, that's me. How many times have I done that today? I'm constantly buying stupid products, and I bought this Perfect Nipples kit. That was a waste of money. And you know what? It hurts. There are just so many products that are unnecessary and that we just buy blindly. We accept their need. Like this, the beer company is coming out with these largemouth cans. I mean, I don't understand who's having trouble drinking out of their beer can. Like, the only people who could possibly benefit from this are giants, and they haven't existed for over 200 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I recently attended a pro-drug rally in my basement, and it was good. I gave myself some literature, learned some things, and for instance, I think marijuana should be legalized. I really do. I mean, not everybody should be able to smoke whenever they want. I wouldn't want my doctor getting high, right before he operated on me. I mean, that's a good example of when it's a bad time to woke up. I mean, the last thing I'd want to hear before I went under would be, nurse, come here. Give me one of those, the pointy thing.
The scalpel?
Yeah, scalpel is exactly the name of it. Yes, okay. Hi, how you doing? Okay, so, we are doing what here again? Oh, yeah? Okay. Okay, let's give it a shot. All right, let me dig in. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, anesthesia. Whoops. Okay. Whoa. No, I'm sorry. She had told me.
Laura?
Yeah?
Do you ever watch the nature films?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that a lioness will roll around in elephant dung just to make herself more desirable to the lion?
Mm-hmm.
Just because that fragrance, she thinks, I'm not like I'm second-guessing her, but apparently the fragrance is attractive to the male lion. What do you make of that?
No, I guess I didn't know that. Did you know that most of those nature shows are actually taped in front of a live audience?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they sweeten it up.
That's funny. You're in good form today, Laura.
Oh, shut up.
Dr. Katz, have you ever been sued by a creditor?
Pursued, you mean?
Sued.
No, I haven't.
Pursued?
Yes.
Every day I get this phone call from Mr. Gomez. A man has never called me this much. It's the biggest commitment I've ever had in my life, and he wants money.
Right.
Every time. Hello, is Caroline Ray there? This is Mr. Gomez with a very important banking matter. No, I'm sorry, she's not here right now. Don't ever call back. Click. Or I'll put on like some really bad, Scott. Oh no, she's not here anymore, but she's going back to Edinburgh and she's never coming back. All right then, never call again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Never again. And this is the advice my mother always gives me. Because she's like a 1950s babe, so no matter what I ask her, whatever the problem is, I'll go, I'm being sued by a bunch of credit cards, and it's really scary living in New York, and I don't know what to do. Darling, just put on a little lipstick. I have creditors banging at the door. All right, we're here for the furniture. Oh, just a second, please. Are you gone yet?
Dr. Katz's office.
Hey, Laura.
What's that screaming in the background?
Oh, I'm watching a movie. It's one of those screaming movies where the woman goes, ah! And the guy's scared too.
Sounds good. You better get back to it.
It's funny you bring that up because he thinks I watch too much TV. And, I do. That's pretty much it. Boy, do I really have nothing to do.
My managers are Australian. The way they talk, everything sounds really good because they go up at the end of every sentence. But they're the most tactless people, so they're constantly insulting me with this really lovely tone. Like, I'll call them up after an audition and I'll go, well, did you get any feedback? Yeah. We talked to the guy and you didn't get the part. No, they thought you were fit. You know, it's so pathetic. And then I went shopping the other day for this dress, and this sales girl was, first of all, she was incredibly mean. I go into the dressing room, and she pops her little head over the curtain and says, does anything fit? Yes, I was able to get the dressing room curtain around my hips. And then there's this, like, perfect skinny little girl in the dressing room next to me, and she comes out. She's trying it on in a size 2, and I'm trying it on in a size 12. So basically, I just looked at her and I was like, I'm 6 times bigger than you? And then the stupid sales girl comes around the corner again. Oh my God, can you believe that's the same dress? It looks so different.
I feel like I walk out of the house, and the second the door closes behind me, the TV goes on, and it doesn't go off until I come home.
That's not healthy.
Maybe he just shouldn't be watching so much TV.
Yeah, but how can you limit it? I think it's important to set limits and to actually take a firm hand with your, with your offsprings.
Well, I don't like to honk my own horn, but I went home and I said, Ben, enough is enough. You know, we got to draw the line somewhere. And I think that's
firm hand.
Yeah, I think that's really what a kid wants. You know, is boundaries.
So what was his? What did he say?
I don't think he heard me.
Let's see.
Well, the TV was on. It was too loud.
Too loud.
But just getting it off my chest felt great. What is the lesson that we've learned tonight watching this show?
We're better than the wildebeest.
We're different.
Right. We're smarter.
This is why I want you to watch this, because we learn so much from these shows about our own nature.
Do you know what the average number of hours people watch TV a day is?
No, I don't.
Like 3.5 hours a day. And
how much do you watch?
I watch considerably more.
So you're bringing up the average.
Well, I don't know what to make of that, but that's your job. I just sit here and watch TV.
Remember that thing I used to do with my finger where I make it look like I was
taking it off?
Yeah. Remember the first time I did that, what you said?
I said, that's an optical illusion.
That's right. That was the first time I heard you use the word illusion.
I can't do it.
You know what the difference is? You haven't invested the 350 hours that I invested.
Practicing that?
Yeah.
You have to be double jointed, don't you?
You know who's double jointed?
What?
Come here, I'll show you who's double jointed.
Wow.
I'm going to get up and I'm going to go to the bathroom, and when I come back, I'm trusting you not to change the station.
How long are you going to be?
I'll be back before the next commercial.
Well, take your time. What are you going to do, 1 or 2?
I actually was thinking of doing a combo.
And to be honest with you, the dinner tonight is sitting a little heavy.
Well, that's why the good Lord created 2 bathrooms.
Yeah. Hey, Dad?
Yeah?
You know, you're missing this here.
You're missing this.
Well, this has got to be more interesting.
You know, all this nature stuff is starting to seem a little unnatural to me.
I can't hear you. What?
I said your mother.
I can't talk to you like this anymore. But all I'm trying to say is you're missing some great TV out here.
Just slip it under the door.
Hurry it up.
Yeah, okay.
You got to get out there. You have to do things for you, enjoy yourself.
I'll do some things for me. Like the other night I rented Schindler's List, and I got to be honest with you, not that funny.
Where were you sitting?
Hi, Ben.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Yeah, how's the day been?
Fine.
Same here.
Okay, bye.
My dad's in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Do you want to talk to him?
No. No, I mean, I've had enough of that.
Okay,
I
then.
how many times can you talk to your dad in one day?
Right.
Without getting sick of it.
I hear ya.
Hey, listen, actually, before you go, quick question. Do you watch a lot of TV?
Not a lot, no.
Do you have a TV, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Cable?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Great.
How many channels does that baby get over there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot.
136 over here. Yeah. I'm thinking about getting the dish.
Wow.
Yeah. That's pretty impressive, huh?
Great.
Like, how much TV a day do you watch, Laura?
I don't know.
I mean, how many in hours?
I don't know.
Well, how many hours?
I don't know.
What's the average?
2.
Break that down to minutes.
Bye.
Damn it.
My mother's obsessed with playing bridge.
Really?
Aliens could land at the door. She wouldn't care less. She just said, oh, come on in, invade later. We've got a good hand going. All right, you be dummy this hand. Hey, quit sucking the life force from the dog and pay attention. This is not an easy game, mister. All right. Lemon square? It really is disgusting how, men think it's perfectly okay to say things to you as you walk down the street.
Well, not all men.
Most of the time, actually, they think they're complimenting you. But the other day, this is so pathetic. I was coming home from the gym.
Yeah.
And I'm walking along the street, and this man passes me and says, hello, fatty. I just wanted to kill him. No, it is disgusting, though. Like, you're walking down the street really innocently, and some, construction worker's like, Maria. So, what do they think I'm going to do? Run over and go, Tony, is that you? It's me, Big Hooters. Hi. It wouldn't even gross me out or bother me so much if they could show me one marriage that has come from this kind of an introduction.
Uh-huh.
Mommy, how did you and Daddy meet? Well, dear, I was walking along the street one day, and your father screamed the most disgusting things at me. Oh, something about wanting to eat his lunch off my ass.
You know, we're gonna...
I fell in love, and the rest is history. Now clear the table.
Our time is up, and we're gonna have to...
I just want to ask you one more thing.
Come back to this.
No, one more thing.
Sorry. No.
If you ask... What if that...